Welcome everybody, how are you? Bienvenidos a todos, ¿cómo están? Okay friends, so today we're going to continue with our wings. Yesterday we tried to try different methods, if we can change our wings to the position that we want. We tried different things, but none of those methods work for the thing that I wanted to do, so I just decided to use the notes because it's I think the best option now that I already created that with notes. Try to use that as the base, and with that start to adapt or to change some parts to the new pose of the wings. Okay, so that's what I started to do yesterday. We are starting with the larger feathers. So with that we have like an idea of how the shape of the wings are going to be, and after that we're going to continue with the other feathers, the other groups of feathers. Okay, so let's continue. Okay, here I changed this one. I think that I need to change these other groups. For example, maybe these parts I need to start to change the bending. That's what I wanted to change. Let me see if I can do this. I want to try something. I want to try to do maybe this group. Let me see if I can do that. Okay. Let me see something. No, I think that is not going to work. Let me... sorry. I select... What curve Let me use the path curve. Okay. Let me change something. This is this. Center of the wings. Let me try to change this part. It's not going to change anything. Okay, let me do this again. Let me try with... This is what I have, right? And this is going to be the last part of the... something like that. I will try to use curves, but no, this is not what I want. Okay, let me separate first. This is what I have, right? I'm going to try to, let me see if I can do this. How did I do this? I don't remember. I don't remember how I did it yesterday. Sorry. For example, let me bring my weapon to see. That is also another thing very important that I need to do. Okay, great. It is good. We have no problems with that. but I'm going to leave that there as a reference. I'm missing some wings. Let me check. This is okay. Okay, I'm going to leave this out. That's good. I'm going to leave these two wings out. I'm going to select this one is this one, I think. No, it's this one. No, I don't remember. It's this one. It's this one. This is the group. Okay. I'm going to select this and move it to now I'm going to select this and put the curve modifier. What is the name of this group? Wings Final. Okay, this is going to move to Wings Final. This group, I'm going to hide this. Also, I think that this is not going to work because these feathers are different. Yes, I remember that. Okay, let's see this again. I'm going to delete that. Going to, I don't know if I have to select everything. Maybe I just select these feathers, this group. Just that group for now. This group, I'm going to try to move it into this part. I should have but I think that I can. Let me create a cube. Let me create, no, but with the cube I cannot see the origin of the feathers here. Okay, let me see something before I do this. Here. Yes, we are. This is the limit here of this feather, so we are good. Something like this. I think that I can leave it like that. Now I have to move this to the move the origin of this one here. Origin to 3D cursor. Okay, great. The only thing that I want with this are like try to bend this to the front, something like that. That's the only thing that I want to do with this wing. And with these two groups, and with this one I don't have problems because I already have a curve here, so maybe this is okay. This is okay. This is really good. Maybe the only thing that no, I think that we're good. Yes. Maybe the only thing that we can do is just move it this like here. Maybe just that. move this a little bit to that side. And this group, do the same. I'm going to, I don't know, to move the origin point of these two. Try to put this here. I don't have a middle point here, so I am going to select, I don't know, these 3 points. That's too much. This one and this one. Cursor to selected, okay. With that, I can move my origin to the cursor. Great. Like that. So now what we have to do is try to bend this to the front and do the same with this one. With this, I just have to work on the 3 final feathers, I think. I don't remember if there were 3. And then we finish the main base of the feathers, the main group. So with the upper group, I can do that. Just adjust that in an easiest way, I think. Yes. We are doing a combination of different methods here, so I don't know if you want to follow this, maybe if you want to create something like this, or you try to do a different thing. So let me change this one because it is like in the inside, this is too much. Not like that. Just yes, now I want to try to see something that helped me to bend this to the what can I do? Maybe I should use the wings, the curves. I'm going to mark this part to know where was the original position of this feather. Try to do that, and then we can change this. So now let's try to create a curve, another curve here. We are going to have a lot of curves. Let me bring back my cursor toward the origin. Going to move this solution to cursor. Okay, great. Now let's try to change this. First thing is to rotate this. To the cursor. Yes, we're going to use this. Can move this and rotate this like that. Okay, this is the original position. Now we can tilt this. Can start changing this. Like to move it to the front. That. Just like that. Maybe. No, this is okay. We bring it a little more to the front. That's too much. This one is good. The only thing maybe that we should do is to tilt this like that. Like that. Great. Now we have this feather here. Let's continue with this group. Let me erase this and mark the other part. And I think that these two feathers need to be larger. I need to make this feather larger. Or maybe I should example, no, I'm going to make the larger feathers later. Let's first create the position, okay? You know what? Let me try to do one by one. I mean these last feathers. I think that there is a better idea. Don't worry that all of these things that I am doing with the, like changing the, trying to fix this in the individual feathers, this is only with the larger group. The other groups we're going to try to do the same thing that we did here, like to take all the group and try to bend that. That's it. Just a moment before I do that. No, but I cannot do this. No. I need to work with that. That's the only way. Just trying like maybe to you know what, let me use another curve because the curve of this one is like too much. I don't know if I just let me try to do the other a new curve, a new feather. I mean, let me hide the body just for a moment. Let me bring back my feathers group. Feathers one. Okay, this one has 2 and 1. I think that this is the same feather. Okay, great. I'm going to rotate this. we're good to continue. Just have to rethink the 3D cursor. But this part, and of course in this part too. Give me that. Great, better. Great. Let me, I don't know if no, I cannot do this. No, okay, let me delete that. And let me make this a little bit larger, this one. No, that's too much. Maybe like that. This one maybe too, a little bit larger. Okay, great. also what I can do here, I'm going to move my cursor to selected and rotate all of this like that. Great. Now let's fix this one. And this one I already have all the things to make this larger, so no problem with that one. Let's go with this one. I'm going to leave it like that. I'm going to use the no, I need the but no, I can change it. Okay, so let me bring the other curve, I think that this is the design of this one. I duplicate that. No, don't tell me that I didn't duplicate my friend. No. I need to bring my feathers from the previous file. How can I miss this thing here? Okay, let me move this to the... Let me bring my feathers back, the other group. I forgot to duplicate that. I'm going to move this into Wings Final. Let me be sure that this is Wings Final. Wings Final, Wings Final, Wings Final. Let me delete all of this. Feathers 1. No, sorry. Append, I'm going to wings from the previous file, collection, wing feathers 1. Oof, great. Let me change the name of this one. Leave it like that and can... Great. Let me duplicate this, remember to duplicate and move it into Wings File. Now I can hide this and start working with this one. Go to World Origin. Great. Sorry, I forgot to add a curve. Curve, path. No, I didn't save. I forgot to save. close the app and open this again. Do this again. This is too big. No, so this is too big. Let me do this again. I forgot to deactivate this. Miracles. Let me do this again. Great. No, I forgot this one too. I have to do this one again. Okay. Don't worry. Have to make this again. Don't worry. We're just going to use this as reference. Better one first. Let's go with this one first. That's why the app crashed before, I think. When it crashed, I think I maybe it is because I didn't deactivate the symmetry and it is causing some issues. Now I can see that. I forgot, remember, when you're working with symmetry here in edit mode, you have to deactivate this if you're going to make some changes. We already had some issues with this when we were creating the feathers, and I didn't pay attention to the problem. And I think that maybe now I understand that I need to sleep well. Maybe there is no need to select just this one. I think that I'm going to do it like that. Great, I'm going to use the curve here. Great, nothing happened. I did that, and I have to do the same with this one. I already have the curve, so just let me. I think I need to bring this here and at least have an idea. Let me leave that like this. Again, I didn't. What is happening? I didn't duplicate this. I don't know, let's leave it like that. I'm going to move that to Wings Finder, delete this again. Understand why you need to sleep well. I'm making a lot of mistakes that are Like I'm just starting to learn how to do this. There's one, right? In folder 3. Okay, great. Now let me select the number 3, remove this to Wings Final. Just to not make the same mistake, I'm going to select each of these and deselect the symmetry, so I'm not going to have the same mistake again. Let me do the same with this one. Okay, remember, this is very important. When you work with symmetry, if you want later to try to change this in edit mode to make maybe some kind of, I don't know, some kind of change, if you do not deselect this, you're going to have a lot of issues. We just experienced this here recently. The app crashed, and maybe it was because it was trying to handle like the shape that I made a lot of changes with the points that were still in the original position because of the symmetry. So you have to pay attention to that. Okay, now we can work here in edit mode. It's -9. Like that. I don't have here something. Let me add a curve and then I'm going to delete that, just to have something to use this snap tool. Just that. Let me delete this. Okay, I think that the music stopped, so I'll be back. I'm going for some water and I'll be back in a moment, okay? Be back in a moment, just a moment. Okay, I'm back. Let's continue. Okay, let me bring this one here to try to match this with the one that I already have. To make it a little bit larger because the curves are starting to be larger here at the end. Like that. Now let me change this until it is round, only like that. Let me delete this one. This is already on the wind's final edges. I'm going to create here curve. Great. I think let me first change this part. Like this. And try to move it a little bit. Not that one. This one. Like a little bit out. Like this. What else can I do here? I think that I should move this closer, but for now I'm going to leave it like that. Maybe let's try to do that. Select everything. Sorry. I forgot to change this. Great. Now, as you can see, I think that we should make this a little bit larger. So we just come here. Let's change this to the cursor. Just I think that this is good. Okay, now I think that I can maybe try to move this one here to make some variations. Bending variations. This one I already have with a curve, so I'm just going to make this a little bit larger too. How many feathers are here that I need to add? I think that there are 2 more. Let's hope that there are only 2 more. Don't tell me that I delete. No, I didn't delete that. is the original? Ah, 3 more. Well, just 3 more. Ah, this is the other group. Okay, great. This is the other group. I need to add 3 more feathers here. Let me delete this one because this one I already have. Okay, I see something here. Maybe I should... Okay. Yes, I don't want to lose this here, so maybe I try to... I need to try to bring these other feathers back. That's something that I should do. But, of course, using this new method here. So let me try to bring this here and just rotate it maybe. Not rotate it. It is too close. It is too close. I need to change that. I understand that this one is close, but the other ones not should be like that. Need to create like this effect here. Play with these values. If, for example, bring this one a little bit, this one a little bit closer. This one here. Okay, we're going to take care of that later. Let me now make this bigger, larger. I mean larger. This one is in another pattern. This I think that maybe we need a little more jerkies. Also, let me see something. If great, just do that. Yes, it is good. This one is good. Great, it is looking great. Now I need to fix these other feathers. Let me bring this one here to see. Okay, let me bring back my body. Where's my body? Okay, good. Now the other feathers are going to match this point here, and we're going to have what we wanted from the beginning. Great. Okay, so let's work on these 3 other feathers here. Let me see the weapon. It is looking really good. Maybe I have an idea with this one. Maybe I can try to do something like this. Okay, good. Like that. So now that I made that, I need to change this. Like that. Great. We're going to make those changes later, okay? First, let me try to create this. So the next feather is this one. This one is like that. So the next two feathers are the same. Okay, let me to have 3 is not the option, I think. And the next 2 feathers maybe this one. I think that is the number 1. I think that is feather number 1. Yes, let's go with this one. Remember, you need to deselect symmetry or you're going to have issues. Let me apply the curve here. Okay. That I need to create a standard here. Let me bring this one here. Just one moment. No, this one. Okay. I'm going to create like just that. To know how I need to modify this feather. Of course, that here. So that. Very good. Great. Sorry. I forgot to change this to 3D cursor. Yes, like that. We can delete this one. And we have 2 more feathers to change, and then we have all the system here connected to make the changes that we want. Continue with the next one. Also, I'm going to do this. To try to, so I know how long my feathers need to be. Okay, feathers need to be. I almost made the same mistake. I need to duplicate this. So remember, this is not able. It's deselected. Let me mark these parts. Also, these new feathers are like a little bit better because look, this is too thin. This one. So this one, the new ones are like a little bit. We have more volume, so it is going to be good for 3D printing. Okay, what is my great. Look. Great. So this one is this one. This one. Now we can delete that. And we just need to add one more. And this one is number 3, I think. Okay, let's go with the last one. last one is feather 3. Just duplicate that and move it to wings final. Sure. Great. Maybe a little bit wider, just so great. I think that I can delete this, erase this, I mean. Let me mark these parts. Okay, the first thing is to make this larger. And just this one is good. Now I lose my curve. Okay, so now we have the main, the base, the feathers that we work from the beginning, and I think that the only, maybe we just need to try to adjust this to convert something like this. That's the only thing that we need to do, and we finish the base, the main feathers, the larger feathers, and then we have to start changing the deformation of the other groups. Okay, but this is the main part, the most important part right now, to continue to move forward with the other steps. Feathers, I told you from the beginning that this one is going to be really difficult, and remember, the most challenging part is that it is not like 3D modeling. With 3D modeling, we can just work with our geometry nodes and use planes, but here with this specific position like that, trying to create something like this, I needed to do a lot of changes. Okay, so let's try to do that. First, maybe we can start from the back, and then start to try to modify the other ones. I see that maybe I need to change something else here. Okay, so the first one that I need to do is move this forward. Well, maybe we can leave it like that. Let me see. Yes, we can leave it like that. This part I need to change, this one. This one needs a lot of changes. Okay, first I'm going to leave it like that. Something like this. And by doing that, I know that my feathers needs to be shorter. Okay. Great. Yes, I need to make my feathers shorter. This is too large. At least maybe here. yes, that was the size that I needed. This view I like it, but this view I need to change. Okay, so first one is, maybe we can open it a little bit like this, something like that. Okay. Great. Now let's continue with this one. The same thing. Again, I need to make this a little bit shorter. This one a little bit larger, and this one I'm going to leave it like that. Just like that. The other one. Also, let me try to let me select this one to make something like this curve to open. Yes, like that, like this. Like that. Now this one to try to follow the same thing. Sorry, this is the, sorry, I forgot. I select the other one. This one is the one that I should select first. So this one needs to be shorter. So make this shorter. Maybe that was too, no, that was too much. Just a little bit larger. Just like that. This one needs to be a little bit shorter too. This one is the one that I don't like. Now let me yes. Okay, what do you think about this design? I like it. Try to make this a little bit bigger like that. Okay, what do you think about this? I think that it looks really great. Maybe we should make here some other changes. This is too. The problem is that I cannot control that before. That's the problem. Let me see if I can, I don't know, simple the form. Then why see? That's the problem. Let me. Great. It only changed the position. Okay. Yes, I can use this one. I mean, it is not perfect, but you can play with these values. Yes, look, you can play with that. I'm going to leave it in 50. Going to use that. What else? Now I need to change this. The only thing that we just need to do is try to not have these spaces too much like in here. That's the only thing that we need to take care of. Let's see if I can do it here. I can. It is looking good. I think that I don't just to make this a little bit closer. That's the only thing. I really like this. This is what I wanted from the beginning. Once we finish this wing, we're going to continue with the next one. Okay, friends, so this is all for today. We're going to continue tomorrow. Yes, we're going to continue tomorrow. Okay, friends. So please remember, if you are new in this channel, let me activate this. If you are new, remember please to subscribe, give it a like, share this content with others, and leave a comment below. That really helps a lot. And I know that you really maybe like, or maybe this is useful for you, this content is useful for you. So I really appreciate if you do something like that. Just seconds, and it's free. Like, subscribe, share, and leave a comment if you want. Also, if you want, you can join to our Discord server, where you maybe have questions about 3D or share things about 3D. Also, we have a channel for games. You can, if you want to get figures like this one for your collection, or maybe game assets for your animations or games, you can visit my online stores, TurboSquid for 3D modeling, Coach 3D for 3D sculpting, and CG Trader, where you find everything. If you want me to collaborate with your project as a freelancer, you can contact me. There is my email, and also there's my you can create a project on Upwork or maybe CG Trader, and you can send me a message there. What else? Please follow me on social media accounts, Instagram, X, and TikTok, where I am uploading my portfolio and things about 3D and games. And that's all. Just friends, thanks for coming today. We are, at least now we have like a base to continue with our wings. I know that it was a really difficult process, at least for me, trying to use geometry nodes for the first time in this project, and try to apply this for the sculpt that I am working on. It is a little bit challenging, and we have to do a lot of things, but it is looking really great. So don't worry. We always found a solution for everything, and we're going to finish this project. I think that this is the most challenging part of the process. And the other challenging part is the base, but we just only have to see what we're going to create for that part. And then we have to polish a lot, and then we paint. I think that we're going to paint here too. We're going to do some streamings painting. I really want to try to have a better result on painting. And this is because this is the last large project on the 3D sculpting for a while. I want to do it like as perfect as possible. So that's all, friends. We're going to continue tomorrow. Thanks for coming. Remember to subscribe, and see you in the next one.